everyone. Today we are going to read about sets. Now first of all we need to know what is a set. So set is defined as collection of well-defined objects. That means you can collect the things but those things should be well-defined. For example, I say collection of vowels. Collection of vowels. So here I have defined this collection as collection of vowels. Set is always represented with capital letter, with curly brackets, and the elements, the numbers or objects which are written inside these braces are known as elements and are always separated by comma. So these are known as elements of set A, and elements are represented with this sign. This is the symbol of element. That means A is an element of A. Small a is element of A. E is element of A. Or I can say S is not an element of A. B is not an element of A. Or I can say O belongs to. That means this can be read as element of, or this can be read as belongs to. And if it is written like this, that means not an element of set A, or I can say does not belongs to. Does not belongs to. So these are the representation of element or belongs to, and this is the representation for the element which does not belong to the given set. So here this well-defined word should be included whenever you are collecting or whenever you are writing the terms or the numbers or the objects. For example, if you want book set of class 11, then you have to tell that shopkeeper that you want a book set of class 11. Then only he will be able to give you class 11 book set. Let's suppose you just go to him and ask him, give me the book set. Now he'll ask you for which class you want. So that means you have to define your class. I want a book set of class 11. I want a book set of class 12. So that means you have specified the class. That means you have taken it as well defined. That's why it is a set. Now say if I say, for example, collection of books. Collection of books. And here I write it as collection of books of Munshi Premchandji. Now see, in first case I have just written collection of books. Now here I can pick books of any author, but here I have specified that I want the books of only Munshi Premchandji. So here it is well defined. That's why this is your set and this is not your set. Now sets can be represented in two ways. One is set builder form, and another is your roster form. When the things are given in statement form as A equal to X is such that, look how I am reading it, set A equal to X is such that X belongs to vowels. Or say, for another example, if I am taking A equal to X is such that X belongs to natural number, and say if I am defining natural number should be say from 1 to 10. So I should say natural number should be greater than 1, should be less than 10. So here I have defined X is such that X belongs to natural number and natural number should be greater than 1 but less than 10. Now what is this roster form? this given form, if you are separating your elements by commas and writing in the braces, then it is a roster form. Say first of all I have written here A is equal to X is such that X belongs to vowels. If I want to write in roster form, then I can write it as A equal to A comma E comma I comma O comma U. So this is your roster form. Here it is written A equal to X is such that X belongs to N, or X is an element of capital N. That means if I want to write this set, then I can write, it is specified, N should be greater than 1. That means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Up till here I have to write. If it is say equal to 10, then I have to add 10 also. So sets can be represented in two ways. One is your set builder form and another is your roster form. Set builder form is written in sentence form, whereas roster form is written in braces form. Elements are separated with the commas. Have a look. Let's, children, check our knowledge about sets. Here two examples are given. You tell me whether the given statement is a set or not. First, it is given all tall boys in a school. So yes, it is a collection of all tall boys, but no particular school is given to you. You can pick tall boy from any of the school. So it is not well-defined object. It means it is not a collection of well-defined students of a particular school. If it is given like this, all tall boys of Sanskar school, then yes, it is a set, because you have in particular chosen a school, that is your Sanskar school. Here it is not a set because it is not well defined. See the next question. Students of your class who passed the last examination in the first division. Children, here class is mentioned of your class. That means it is well defined. The class is well defined. Students of your class who passed the last examination in the first division. So last examination was your class 10 and in the first division. Therefore, it means you will get collection of all those, only of all those students who have passed the examination in the first division. So here it is well defined that only you will be taking only those children in this bracket, those who have qualified their exam in first division. So this is your set. Now you come to different types of sets. So come to types of sets. Children, first of all, we can have a finite set. As the name is only indicating, finite means countable. For example, I have written A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are 4, I can count. So this is finite set. Second is infinite set. That means uncountable. For example, if I write A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So this is infinite set. Then you come to empty set or null set, which is represented by 5. Children, please take care. You will not be using braces here. When you are writing empty set or null set, you will just be using this symbol, which is 5. And if you will be writing in bracket, then this will be considered as an element. So if you are writing empty set, then write it without the brackets. Empty set or null set means you don't have anything in it. So you don't have any element in it. So A equal to 5. You will be writing it like this if it represents empty set or null set. Then you come to equal sets. If this name is indicating equal sets, that means we will be comparing two sets. If say A is having 1, 2, 3 and if I have another set, say with elements 3 to 1, or say it is 3, 1, 2, then these two are equal sets because A contains 1, 2 and 3. B also contains 1, 2 and 3. Order doesn't matter here. So equal set means the elements in one set should be present in the second set. Now you come to equivalent set. Equivalent set says the number of elements in two sets should be same. Say I am taking it as 1, 2, 3 and say set B is given as 4, 5, 6. That means this is 1, 2, 3. 3 elements are present. Here also 3 elements are there. That's why we can call them as equivalent set. If these are equal sets, we can write A equal to B. Here these are equivalent sets. That means number of elements are same in both the sets. Here